Yo, what's up YouTube? Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you, and in today's video we are going to unbox this month's mystery mail call and a Bake the Snake mystery box, guys. And you know that when I unbox a mystery mail call, I love to also review a different bourbon or whiskey. Stick around. Yo, welcome back. Like I said at the beginning of the video, my name is Edwin the Comic Jabroni, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, guys, think about hitting that subscribe button and joining the hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation. I'm dropping videos all the time, going live as well, giving books away for free, and doing whiskey reviews. So like I said, today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing of the mystery mail call. But first, we're going to talk about this beautiful, delicious whiskey that I have here in front of me. And this is Michter's Small Batch Sour Mash Whiskey. Guys, I have already done a review on a Michter's whiskey before, and if you want to catch that episode, I'm going to post it up right there. But this is a whiskey from Kentucky. It's bottled in Michter's distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. It is 43% alcohol, 86 proof. As you can tell, I'm almost down to the very end, and I decided, hey, let's go ahead and review it before I kill this bottle. I think it is a very, very delicious whiskey. It is a sour mash, and I don't want to get into the specifics of what a sour mash is. You can definitely hit up Google, hit up Wikipedia, and look up what sour mash is, but I will tell you that it is not sour tasting. What sour mash means is just part of the distilling process. And one of the very well-known whiskeys out there, Jack Daniel's, is a sour mash whiskey. So, as you can tell, look at that. I have a very, very beautiful color, caramel color, copper color right there. We're gonna go ahead and pour ourselves off a little bit. Let it breathe. But I will say that Michter's has become one of my favorite whiskeys and bourbons, because they do have a different line of whiskeys and bourbons and rye whiskeys, and I think it is just a phenomenal whiskey or bourbon. It's very light smell on this one, kind of a little fruity. You get that oak smell as well, guys, but it's kind of light. It doesn't hit you as hard as some of the other whiskeys that I have reviewed in the past. We'll go ahead and taste that right after I open the first box, but we're going to get into Bake the Snakes box first. So, guys, I received Bake the Snakes, and I don't want to show you the other side because it has the addresses and everything on it, but I did receive my Bake the Snake mystery box in the mail actually today, or it might have came in yesterday, but I didn't check the mail. But I decided, hey, let's go ahead and open this up. Bake the Snake is an awesome member of the comic book YouTube community. And I wanted to buy one of his mystery boxes because I myself was selling mystery boxes, and the comic community supported me 100%. So I wanted to send some of that support back out to the community. And I will say that Bake the Snake's mystery boxes were at such a great price, I just couldn't pass it up. And I know he still has some available. So I'm going to put the link in the description below to Bake the Snake's YouTube channel. So definitely go and check that out. But I already kind of opened it up. Bake the Snake sent it to me in one of these padded priority mailers, which is awesome. Definitely keeps the books safe. And there he goes, number 22. Because how these mystery boxes worked, there's number 22. That's the book. That's the number I chose, because he had 60 of them available, and you had to choose a number, whichever one that you wanted. And we're back. So, like I was saying, so He had 60 of them available. I chose number 22. The first one actually that I wanted was number 21. And the reason I love the number 21. That was Roberto Clemente's number, one of, well, the greatest Puerto Rican baseball player to ever play the game and one of the greatest baseball players in general. But I wanted 21. He said, man, 21 is taken. And what's crazy is I hit him up like, man, right after he had announced that he was going live with these. I was like, damn, somebody already took, the number that I wanted. What I absolutely dig about how Bake the Snake sent these is he sent them with this wood protecting them. Look at this. Check this out. So this is definitely awesome, because usually when I send my books out in these in my mystery boxes, they're like with cardboard, on each side of the comics, and I hope that protects them as well, as best as it can. But this is amazing, Bake. Thank you, man, for sending them in this. All right, so I will be using these when I send the next round of boxes or whatever I have to send out. Definitely gonna send using one of those. So we're gonna put this right there, and we're gonna get into what did the Comic Jabroni get in Bake the Snake's mystery box. I know that the big prize in this, it was a Thor. It was the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Was the first prize that you could get. He's also, if you buy a box at the end of all of this, he's also going to throw everybody's name into a giveaway for, I think it's God Country issue number 1, signed by Donnie Cates, graded in a 9.8. So that is, as Perry would say, super cool, super cool. So let's give this a drink. I was gonna wait, but let's do that. Oh man, so this is very light on the tongue at first. It's sweet at first. You really do get this sweetness in there. And then as you're drinking it, it gets a little spicy, just a tad bit spicy. And this isn't a rye whiskey, but you get that feeling that maybe it was going towards being a rye, which is a little bit of a spicier whiskey. And god dang, that is delicious. So let us turn these around so I don't see them. I don't know if that's actually going to work. But the first book that I got is, what am I looking at? Spider? This is Spider-Man number 1. I'm not sure. Oh, this is Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse number 1, and this is the variant cover. Check that out. I dig that. I didn't have that one. It's called Vault of Spiders, issue number 1. That is the variant cover for that. Here's another book that is off the tape, and this is Death of Hawkman, issue number 1 of 6. Funny thing is, I just sent out my Death of Hawkmans that I had in my collection in the last mystery box that I had. Let's cut this god dang tape off. All right, next book we have Young Guns 2019 sketchbook. Oh, that's sweet. I'm gonna have to open that up and check that out. As you guys know, like the Young Guns line, they do variant covers on Young Guns, and you actually they show the sketches of different characters, and it's like one character they put prominently on the outside. Here we got, oh, I love me some Teen Titans, man. We got new Teen Titans, issue number 38. Who is Donna Troy? There we go. So we already got 1, 2, 3, 4 books right there. Next up, I don't see it. Let you guys see it first. Oh, The Flash, year 1, issue 74. My man. So if you watched Burt Family's video on the Comic Jabroni mystery box, I'm gonna link it up there. I actually sent out that whole year 1 to him, the whole run. I think it was like 4 or 5 issues. So now I got one back. Awesome. That is awesome. Here's one that Perry had been talking about like crazy, and I haven't seen. I think it was this one. This is from Action Lab. We have a cold. Oh, it looks like an A, but no, it's just Cold-Blooded Samurai. I like that. Dig that whole samurai mystique for a comic book. Oh, hell yeah. Oh man, that's the big one to get. All right, and we got Cold-Blooded Samurai issue number 3, issue number 2, and boom, issue number 1. That's effing amazing. Oh my god, Bake. With those books right there, you've made my day, because I was not able to get those this series when they came out at my comic shop. I wanted it so badly, and they didn't have them. Dude, this is the box that I wanted. This box was meant for me, man. Bake the Snake. And this right here, this is the big book of the lot, right? I get, what is it, like 10 books? But this is the big one, man. And I already have a copy of this, but this one looks a little bit better than mine. This is the Marvel Fumetti book starring Stan Lee. Issue number 1. That's such a great cover with Stan Lee on there. I remember picking this one up at a con. Was it a con? No, I picked it up at my little honeypot comic shop that I was going to up north. And I bought it super cheap, but when I looked it up, I was like, damn, this is a book that people want. This is a kind of, not expensive, but you know, $25 to $30 comic. And boom, I got a second copy of it, man. That is amazing. So the story with this is not really a comic book per se. Inside's mostly black and white photographs of the writers and the artists and Stan Lee himself, telling you about kind of the day in the life of somebody that works at Marvel. Truly amazing. I love this. I love this book. If Stan Lee was alive today and he came by San Antonio, this might be one that I actually get him, I'd get him to sign. That's amazing, guys. So that's my Bake the Snake mystery box. Dude, Bake, thank you so much. I loved this box, and it was money well spent. Guys, if you haven't bought a Bake the Snake mystery box, I would implore you to go and check his channel out and pick one up, man. They're cheap. I think I paid $35 for this, and the shipping was included in that. So, all in all, I think maybe $25 I paid for this lot of 10 books. So that's awesome. Bake the Snake, thank you so much, man. And I hope you're able to sell the rest of the boxes that you have left. I think he has like 20 some left. So definitely want to jump in on that, man, and get into that grand prize drawing of God Country issue number 1. But enough of this box. Let's get into the mystery mail call. Let's give this a little sip before we open up the mystery mail call again. Give it a smell. It's so light, but it's sweet as, oh man. Yeah, this is a very delicious whiskey. Guys, this Michter's, it's not as easy to find as Jack Daniels. I'll tell you that right now, right? Jack Daniels, they have it everywhere. This one, you're actually going to have to go out to a liquor store and see if they carry Michters. A lot of them are. And this bottle right here is probably going to run you $39.99 up to maybe $45. But what I will say is that it is worth the purchase. This one and the American whiskey that I have reviewed are some of my favorite whiskeys to drink as daily drivers, right? When I just want one nice glass of whiskey, I will go to these. So we got the mystery mail call in front of me. You guys have watched enough of my videos to know what the mystery mail call is. It is an amazing mystery box that is put together by Comic Tom and those guys up there up north in like the Seattle area, Mill Geek Comics. So I have been buying this mystery mail call for a year and a half now. So when I jumped into it, it was cheap. I mean, cheap. I think I was paying, I'm paying $20 a month for this mystery mail call. At that price, you can't beat it, because now what are they doing? They've changed it up a little bit since I started. Now, on top of the comics that you're getting, the random, bag of mystery comics, you're also getting a Comic Tom exclusive, right? And this month is the first month that he has partnered with Marvel to put out exclusive Comic Tom variants through Marvel. And this month is the Thor issue number 1 done by In-Hyuk Lee. So guys, I would, really push you guys to get in one of these mystery mail calls, because these exclusives are selling on eBay for double what I'm buying the box for. So this is just an amazing box to get. Let's put these face down like this, and we're gonna do them one by one. On top of that, you're also getting the print done by Esslinger, I think his name is, and they're numbered. So first book up, and there it is. This is Thor issue number 1, the Comic Tom exclusive, done by In-Hyuk Lee. When this comic came out a few weeks ago, I did not buy it knowing that I was going to get this copy in my mystery mail call. So I'll finally be able to read Thor number 1, which I've been told is a really, really great read. Next book up, we've got Star Wars Target Vader issue number 6. That's a sweet cover right there. Guys, I'm all in on Darth Vader comics. I think they are some of the best comics that Marvel is putting out right now. Next up, we've got The Vision and the Scarlet Witch, issue number 11 of the 12-issue miniseries. And this one's sweet because it's got Black Suit Spider-Man on the cover, dude. Look at that. That's awesome. Next up, from Valiant. Not the biggest Valiant fan. I've got a few Valiant books. And when I mean a few, bro, like 3 or 4. This is Archer and Armstrong, issue number 0. You guys that watch this video, you're going to have to tell me all about this Archer and Armstrong because I don't know a damn thing about it. I have to check that. I'm going to open that, read it. Here we go. We got Balder the Brave from Marvel Comics, issue number 1. I think this is a 4-part. Is that what it says? Yeah. 4-issue. Number 1 in a 4-issue limited series. I like these fantasy type of stories. Or what is this a fantasy story, or is that a damn samurai? Is he dressed as a samurai, or is this a fantasy story? I don't know, but I'm gonna have to read it to check it out. Next up, here we go. Art by Pepe Larraz, Fight as One. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe this is something extra that they threw into my box. But you got She-Hulk with Captain America running at you. Oh, that's awesome, guys. Awesome. So here it is. Yes, from Kevin Esslinger. This is the limited edition print. This is number 334 out of 2000, and it is no. That is super cool, super cool. We also every month get this little postcard, and it is drawn by somebody new every time, and on the backside kind of tells you about the mystery mail call and the things to do to be entered into a giveaway. This one has, gosh, one of my favorite Spider-Man, Miles Morales, on there. And this month it is done by and I'm gonna put it right there, at Sketchbooks. Check that out. That is very nice. Let's see if we can, I don't know. Is that gonna work? Probably not. Whatever. All right, we got two more. Let's get through them. Nice. This is my first, I'll tell you what, this is my first Sandman comic. This is the Sandman, the Doll's House. This is issue number 14 of Sandman. I've never really been into Sandman. I think this is a Vertigo. Is it Vertigo? Right? Isn't that what they were called? Vertigo. They would put out like the darker stories for DC. That's my first Sandman comic. So there we go. In the last book, this is a series that I have been enjoying so much. Oblivion Song, issue number 21. Absolutely dig Oblivion Song, guys. So, Michter's Sour Mash Whiskey. That's amazing. That is amazing, but it does have a little bit of a spice. A little bit of a spice to it at the end there. Guys, so that's my mystery mail call from Comic Tom and those guys up there, Mill Geek Comics. I have been absolutely a fan, biggest fan of this mystery mail call since day one, since I bought it. I think it was July of 2018 when I jumped on, and I know the prices have kind of risen since I bought mine, but they grandfathered me into the price that I originally purchased it at, which is, I think that's just amazing for them to do, guys, because they could easily say, hey, we got to raise the prices, everybody's going to have to pay the same, but they grandfather you in. So if you buy it now at whatever price it's at, and they decide later on, hey, we're going to bump the price up another $10, you're going to continue to pay the price that you get it at now. So jump on the bandwagon, guys. Jump on the bandwagon. I also in this video unboxed Bake the Snake's mystery box, guys. I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing, and I got my money's worth from that box. Hey guys, support the comic community, right? There are people out there that want a grail like myself, or trying to get money for something else that they really want, and they're getting comics out of their personal collection to give to you guys. So I'm all about supporting the comic community as you guys have supported me. So anyways, I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button. Comment down below. Are you getting the mystery mail call? And if so, what did you get this month? But until next time, I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Remember to drink your whiskey every night, because scientifically proven to lube the brainstem, keep you healthy. Take it easy. Peace. Holy god damn. So much fucking tape.